Hello and welcome back to SnowTopia here at RawSlowGaming, where we're taking gaming raw, slow, and nice. So we're back exactly where we left off in the last episode, which were after upgrading this glyph, we started upgrading this glyph that we had placed in, but we had no runs connected to it. So that's one of the first things we will do here in this episode. After that, we will upgrade this glyph and continue to work on our research and things. We have some volunteers left here that we could add into these ones, but I don't think we need to or want to at the moment. We still have super high satisfaction for our skiers, which is very, very, very nice for us. Should mean that we will have a lot of skiers coming here to our resort. That, of course, will mean that we will have a little bit of a harder time due to just overcrowding, possibly, to keep everyone happy. But with the new upgrade tools here for the lifts, I think that will be a fair bit easier. And unfortunately, we can't modernize this one. All right, so it's not a further step on these ones, which is a shame. It's really a big shame, actually, because that will mean we'll probably have to stick with them throughout here. Or, well, we don't have to, but it's going to be more natural that way. Speaking about natural, let's try to follow the natural slope here and see what kind of slope we will get. And that is very clear. That would be in general blue. So let's do something that will be blue. So that's connecting to that, and that's yes. So that is perfectly fine. We can and will then have another slope starting from the same point that connects up to here. A plan to at least. Now, come on, directly to there again. So like that. So now everything is pretty well connected, and from there you can take that blue run if you want to. Try to go over there, but I don't think that will work. So we will connect. That really gave us more blue and green, but that is good for our beginner skiers. The only thing I said with that is probably we could use a bigger lift. One thing we could do at some point too, I guess, is to replace this from maybe here, and then have like a gondola from here that goes up to this peak. I think that would be a little bit cleaner. Do we have a gondola yet? No, we haven't unlocked that. But we're not that far off from doing that, I believe. Yeah, we're actually working on that right now. So might do that as we have gotten this in, relocate this one, and then add in a gondola towards the peak here. So people can go in even further, so to say. Might be an idea to try and get a green one in from this one here. So the beginner skiers could go all the way green. Let's actually try to do that too. So if we peel off from here, I really want you to be green all the way. I wonder, is it possible to do something like this? Get in a third option here. That will be mainly green instead. Hopefully. Yeah. You are... The question is, what type of run are you? No, you're probably actually a red. Yeah, that might not be ideal. No, I don't think that's a working plan. We got in a new profile here. Snow plows to our resort. That dropped our satisfaction a bit, which is totally fine. We have some QH problem here. Getting these things in that we have at the moment will probably help with the overcrowding. So upgrade for that. I don't really want to upgrade this until these ones have been built at least. So we have skiers going up higher. Especially these guys should probably take those 2 lifts to come up higher if we close this one down. And we want to move that and probably have a faster lift too, or a better lift. Where do we have the next type? We have that there. So let's remove those 2. And then we'll work on that after. So we'll have those in. We don't need to have that open. Problem queue, yeah. Waiting for snow groomer, yeah. I know. We are working on it. So this might actually even also be a even better start than we had last episode, so to say. For this, let's do that. We don't really have an issue with people falling, at least not yet, so that's good. We seem to have a little bit too many sloth waiting here for a snow groomer, so let's see here if we can't add in another snow groomer hangar. Alright, so we'll have one there. Hope that we can sneak in here if we want to or need to. That's all right. Research, yes, we are waiting for more research. Yes, that is pretty much done. Yeah, we are waiting for that, and we'll close it and build the modern chairlift here and a gondola up to the top. I think that will help a lot with the QH. That is our sort of main issue. So we'll actually go full speed ahead here. And I think we're pretty good here with 11 runs with a very compact resort and only 3 lifts. And that will become 4, of course, as in with the changes that we're planning to do. Yes, volunteers to this one should help. Building close, that's fine too. So after that research is done, we can research the modern one. Happiness is still pretty darn great, though, even though we have some QH, which is very good. I wonder if they have changed that too a little bit, maybe. So I wonder. Yeah, this is on the same, but it's not upgradable from that to that. So that's a little bit strange. But maybe the footprint is too big between them. We'll continue to man up our buildings here. So, nope, we've got one more here that could use one more volunteer. So we'll probably give that volunteer to Ski Patrol a Lodge right before we start to mix things up here or set things up here. And while we are waiting for that to happen, do remember to smash that like button. It's really nice of you to do that and helps with the algorithm and everything, and also for me to know if you enjoy the content or not. And comments is also always nice to let me know how you are playing the game, what you think of the series, what you think of the game, features you would like to see, and everything. I'm interested to hear. I would love some, a lot of features that I've talked about in previous episodes, so we'll not bring that up again. But last but not least, well, not really last actually, also hit that subscribe button if you want to follow along our journey here in SnowTopia until final release. And a fair bit further than that too, probably. And if you want to support the devs and the channel, check out the link in the description where you can buy the game. So we'll just add in more lift research here. Can't do more there, so we'll actually do maintenance research that is always needed to. And then we will do something we don't really want to do in a way. We'll demolish that lift and change to a 4-person thingy from here. And right, if that works, yeah. Now that is a very nice upgrade or update that you actually can replace lifts properly and nothing, and still have runs connected. That was utterly impossible before, and I would have to redo everything here. I didn't really think about that could be a possibility, but certainly have changed how it's done. So that is started to get working. So we'll place in a gondola here. And now the question is, this is actually very nice to see how big it is, to see if it will connect or not. So we will place it. Where will we place it? Like that. Yeah. And then we'll just have to sort of go around. That will work out perfectly. I really wish, like, this is alright. You could set these individually, and also that you could get like crash barriers around the pillars. That would be nice. And a lot of things like that. Alright, so we have a lot of skiers here, just milling about, not going anywhere, because it's full, all the lifts. But it should be alright. We have a few people that are up here. Not too many, but a few. But overall, I think this will work out for us really good. But we'll run the game full speed here again, or on the afterburners, or whatever you would like to call it. So we can add in some volunteers here and get back with things. And we'll see here that we have a lot of goers here that are choosing the green plus blue run. And that's the idea, for people to be able to choose that, or blue plus green for the beginners and some variation. And those are the main skiers, blue and green. Then we have red and black, but they are not as many profiles and things, so we're not as worried about them. We can actually lower one volunteer there. And actually, we'll have a lot of skiers going down here. Maybe due to unhappiness and things. So that's fine, actually. That means probably that the skiers in here will be more happy. So that's good. We can have 4 volunteers here. We'll stick them all in for now. We'll wait for the gondola to happen. Now we get a lot of skiers back out here too. So basically, it feels like all skiers here that were to the more advanced profiles pretty much disappeared from our resort, and then came out again when we opened this up. I don't know if that's true, but now we have huge influx of skiers here, so we really need this gondola too. We have total satisfaction. I think I have dropped a little bit, but that's fine. Something to note here is probably that we could use some services here too, but I don't really know if I want to do that. Well, for now, put in a high altitude kiosk here. And for now, we'll have it there. We might need to remove that at some point. But that's fine. 78%. I think that's fine too. I think that's pretty stable. And I think this is going up really slowly, but that's also fine. Just need to wait a little bit. While we're doing that, we could, well, really, we need to check out what this became. That's green, obviously, and that's blue, obviously. So as planned, which is very good. So, of course, this start is very similar to the start we did before they updated the game too. I think it's, as I said, a little bit cleaner, a little bit smarter. I think definitely the skier amount at this stage is more than we had that time, and also I think actually the satisfaction is higher, even though that we have quite a problem with the queue at the moment. But I think with this it will help a lot, and after that we will go up here to the right to satisfy the needs for the mostly red and black skiers, but also blue. And as always, we'll try to get in green ones too for the variation for all our skiers and things. So, how many will we put in here? Well, for now, we'll put in as many we can, which is actually full here. Research, that's actually the only thing that we're there. Can press that? Yep. So, we want to work towards upgrades for everything, so it's that. We don't really need more for the lifts, then we will work on maintenance. So it's that one and then that to get to that lift. But for the gondola, it's, well, you see here, a lot of work to get to the biggest gondola. So we will work on those, and since we can't add in more in the queue, we will add in one maintenance research there. So let's go forward here a little bit and see how we have with the queues. Well, we have a lot of skiers coming in, that's for sure. But it seems like the QH is sort of alright, but we have a problem with Q2 buildings. 3 buildings. We have a problem with Q here too. Yes, we do. Alright, we have a problem with Q everywhere. That's not great. Definitely not great. So, as a teaser, I guess, we will work, or not work, we'll put in the lift that will go this way. So, that's pretty much at the very top and exactly where we want it. So, with that placed in, we'll end the episode here. And in the next episode, we will work on, well, this side. So I hope you will look forward to that, and I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye. You have been watching RawSlowGaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right, our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.